Have everyone has joined? Okay. Please turn on your cameras. I request everyone. Let me
So
add
there's an issue with my camera today. I hope it's okay if I don't switch it on. I'm not actually able to.
Manavi. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's wait for others to join him. Advika, Anaya, Nisha. Okay. Shirja. Let me add. Who else is missing? Sean, I think. Shall we start? Hello. Let me add one more. Admit all. 1 second. Ria has also joined. Samriddhi is also joining. Okay. Anyone is left? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Everyone, please.
Your audio is very clear. There's no issue with that.
Okay. Okay.
You can continue. I think the students are not responding.
Uh,
They all are mute. Okay.
Please turn on your cameras and unmute your mics. Everybody. Hello.
So I won't be able to turn on my camera today because I'm using a different laptop.
Okay. Any other one? Does everyone has the issue? Okay. Samriddhi. Ria. Shirja. Manavi has an issue. Advika. With Sean. Okay. Advika has also joined. Okay, Ria has also joined. Let me share my screen visible. Okay. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So shall we start? Advika, can you hear me, Advika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please correct your camera first? I can see only half of you. Okay. Same for Shirja. You can also. Good now. Ria also. Okay. So let's start. Huh? Let me start our lecture today. ठीक है? So I think Uh, if you remember, yesterday we discussed couple of things, right? We also saw how we can use Google Colab, right? Does anyone has any questions and any confusions regarding it, Advika? Sure, everyone is clear about what we saw yesterday and what we discussed regarding what is prompt engineering, right? And also how to write a good prompt, what are the key elements for writing a prompt. I think everybody has that clear idea now, right? Sure. So that means everyone has clear idea about it. So if I'll ask anybody any question regarding it, you will be able to answer it, right? If I'll ask what we have learned tomorrow and what we are going to learn today, that means you have a clear idea about it. So let me ask you a simple question. What is a prompt engineering? Can anybody answer this question? What is prompt engineering and what are the key elements for writing a prompt? Anybody can answer. Anaya, you can also answer if you know anything about it.
Um, Prompt. So basically, that it's all the things that a prompt should have in order for the AI to give a proper answer and the most relevant answer. For example, it should have the role and the task, and there's like seven different things that a prompt should have.
Okay, Ria, would you like to add anything to it? What are that seven important things a prompt should contain?
Um, I'm not sure.
You can try. It's
I need
okay.
to have it needs to have some constraints, maybe.
Yes, constant was one of the ingredient. Also, you can use what other important role, right? Task,
Task.
context, right? What else? Shabash, Simriddhi, you can also
Output format.
output format, right? Advika, you can also add if you have anything in your mind particularly.
So verification rule.
Verification role. Got it? Which one is actually very important? It's like constraint, huh? Limit is very important, verification rule, and the rule itself is very important. Okay? So I think you have a clear idea about what is prompt engineering, right? And also, I gave you a task tomorrow to write a code on your system using Colab. Have you wrote anything on your system? Like we used a simple example yesterday. We just created two variables and assigned some values and printed it, right? Have you done anything particular on your side?
When
Anybody?
I tried and I added more two, three, like class and school name, and then
Okay. Was it working correctly?
yes, sir. When I put class, then I think so. The class it was taking as a string. Then I converted into like capitalize that word. Then it was giving the output.
Okay, good, good job.
Sir, I
Uh,
made
and,
a calculator for the basic arithmetic operations.
okay, so any UI or just a simple console based application, right?
Just a simple application.
Okay. Sherja, Ria, Advika, anything you have done on your end?
Sir, I
Re-
just made another variable and I printed the output.
Okay, good.
Sir,
Just one program. Okay. Yes.
sir, sorry for the interruption. Sir, I was just confirming that the recording has been started or not. I am seeing the logo of recording, but I just
Recording is
want to confirm.
started. Recording is
Okay,
already in. Okay. Okay. No
yeah,
worries.
thank you,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. No worries, sir. Okay. Go ahead. Who was talking before? Advika, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You wrote anything particularly?
I just made one more variable about something like what we did yesterday only.
Okay. Okay. So was it a tough writing a code or was it easy? Be honest with me because the lecture today we are going to show, discuss, and the practical I am going to show it's going to be a very, I would say, a tricky one. For that, I would like to know if anybody has any question before, starting that lecture regarding the things which we discussed yesterday. Anybody has? So can I say there is no question? Let me add one more people admitting all. Tanya was joining 1 second. Sorry, I was not able to see. Hello, Tane, Shan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you
Yes,
turn
sir.
on your camera? Shan, Tane. Okay, good. Okay, Tane, where were you yesterday?
Sir,
You-
I have my physics coaching on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Okay, physics coaching. Good. What do you like in physics?
Sir, astrophysics mainly.
Astrophysics. Okay. You are studying in which class, Tane?
Sir, I'm in 11th.
11th. Okay, okay. Was it helping you?
Sir, what?
The physics, you like it or it's just you
No,
want to
no,
learn?
sir. I like physics. I want to learn more about it. I'm interested about things in physics.
Okay, good, good. So the currently the anthropic CEO, you know what is his degree?
Sorry, sir. Anthropic CEO?
You know anthropic CEO, the cloud developer, the
Yes, sir.
CEO.
I know that Anthropic is the parent company behind Cloud. I don't
Right,
know the
right.
CEO's name.
Okay. Do you know what is his interest of expertise and education?
No, no, sir. I
He
don't
has
know.
done PhD in physics.
Oh,
Okay. So mathematics also the same Altman if you remember. Okay. So we will discuss these important, I would say facts later. Huh? Let's start our lecture today. Huh? So today we are going to get to know about what is a pandas. Okay. And we are going to write some simple codes. We are going to write, we are going to understand what is dependent, independent. If you remember, yesterday I showed you an example on Excel sheet, right? We call features, right? And dependent and independent variables, if you remember, right? If you remember, I gave you an example yesterday. If we have to predict a house price, you will, I just created an Excel sheet. Inside it, I created couple of columns and I asked you a question, which one is dependent and which one is independent. If you remember that, right? Yesterday, like area, number of bedrooms, right? So we are going to discuss more today about it, and we are going to deep dive into what is ML and what are its types, and we are going to write a simple code. Huh? Got it? So shall we start? Okay. So before starting our practical session, it's going to be easy practical session. If anybody has any question, you can let me know. Okay. Okay, Anaya, Samriddhi, Advika, everybody else. Huh? If anybody has any question, Manavi, so you can ping me or you can ask me a simple question. So, if you remember, we discussed what is ML, right? We said it's like teaching a computer to learn from examples. Yeah, it's like feeding the child lots of example and it will start learning from those patterns and trends, right? But do you know ML has some types? Does anybody know what are the types of an ML? Anybody? No? Somebody, can you hear me? Okay. So let me give you the definition. What are the three types of an ML? Okay. So there are three types of basically of ML. One is supervised, another one is unsupervised, and the third one is reinforcement learning. Okay. You can just jot it down or you can just write down. You just need to remember it. Okay. What are the three main types of machine learning? यानी कि how we can make our machine learn. What are the types? What kind of learning are there and what are the types we are going to discuss it here. Okay. So like I said, there are basically three main types of machine learning. One is supervised, another one is unsupervised, and the third one is reinforcement learning. Fourth one is also there, we call it semi-supervised language, but these are the main three types of machine learning. Okay, you got it? So we said machine learning is nothing, just teaching a computer to learn from examples, right? But now the question is how we are going to teach a machine from examples. What are the ways? What are the types? So these are the three basic types you can say, the main types: supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Okay, Advika? Sure? You are settled? Okay. I cannot hear you. You are on mute.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom right now. That's why.
Okay, okay. How is she?
She's good.
Okay, okay. She wants to learn machine learning.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, okay, good, good. It's an interesting subject. She can also join us. She can also learn. Okay. So now let's try to understand now what is supervised learning. It's a very important thing. Supervised learning is like when you have a data, because what matters data, right, Tane? Everything matters. Any ML exists only when there is a data. If there is no data, we cannot train anything. Remember that. But the question is now, in supervised machine learning, what kind of data we give to a machine as an example. Okay. So when you have a labeled data, remember that the term is labeled data. In supervised machine learning, we give computer labeled data. Okay. I'll explain in what does a label mean here. Okay. It's like when you are teaching a child, when you are teaching a child like this. Suppose if I have a product in front of me. Let's suppose I have a phone. Let's suppose I have a phone. Okay. I'm showing a child this is phone and this has this features and its price is this. Okay. Or something else. Let's suppose I have this product in my hand. I am showing this is this product. It has a label and its price is like this. Or the yesterday I gave you an example of an Excel sheet. There was a data, right? There was a column area, and in every cell there was a value, right? And another column was number of bedrooms, and another one column was age of the house, and the last column was price. So when you have this kind of data where every information has a label, and when you are training your machine based on that data, we call it supervised machine learning. Okay. Any question? So it's very simple. It's like when you are giving computer question plus correct answers. Question plus correct answers. It's like suppose I gave you a paper. I gave you a paper and I wrote a question and underneath it I wrote answer also. And I shared with you and I gave you 10 questions. Okay. Every question has an answer underneath it. So when you will study that paper, at the end, you are learning yourself on both the things, on the question and as well as on the base of output. Got it? Clear? Same like that Excel sheet, when we mentioned if the area of house is this, number of bedrooms are this, age is this, the price is this, right? The price is an output. The price is an output. Got it? So when you have this kind of data and when you are teaching a machine like that, we call it supervised learning. Any questions so far? Anybody? Please turn on your cameras. It's good to have you. So you got the definition, Shan, Tane? Sure. Any question? You can ask
No,
me
sir,
any
no, sir.
question. Clearly? Ria, do you have any question? Manvi, you got what is that label data means here?
Yes, sir.
Got it? It's like if you are teaching a person, just showing a thing and also its value, or like showing a question to a student and also its answer. So the student will learn on both the things, right? One, the question is like an independent and the answer is dependent. Same like the example I gave you yesterday, the area column was an independent column. We were mentioning the areas and age, number of bedrooms, and the price was the output, right? So when you are teaching machine like that, you are giving examples like questions plus correct answers. When you are teaching it like that, we call it supervised machine learning. Is clear? Any question?
No.
So like a teacher will have a class assessment or a exam, and he will also provide you the answers with it. So and ask you to study it, and you will learn on both the things. This, if this is the question and this is the answer. This is the question, this is the answer. That means everything is labeled. It's like a product having a name. Based on that name, you are able to identify and also the price also. Got it? So this is called a supervised learning. Any question? Anybody? So if you can see where we are using this kind of learning, where we are using this kind of ML models, let's suppose you give computer a data of students, like you are the student, like 10 students, 20 students, how much you studied and the marks you got. Okay. Let's suppose someone studied 5 hours, he got 60 marks. Let's suppose someone studied 8 hours, he got 92 marks. Someone studied 4 hours, he got 60 marks. Okay. Now, if you'll ask a question to a computer, if a person has studied 3 hours, what is going to be his marks? He can find, or he can, predict the value of that based on that data you have given him earlier. Okay, got it? So this is one example of what is supervised learning, how your ML works. Any question anybody has? Anybody? No question? Manavi, you have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So now my question is, if I am asking everyone, please write a simple example of supervised learning on the chat. I'm just giving you 5 minutes. Please, everyone, you can just give an example and put it in the chat. What is supervised learning? I gave you an example. And what is labeled? Data here. You can give me an example, everybody. Everybody can share a simple example. Just a very simple example. You don't need to have a tough example. Write down. You have 5 minutes. You can take any scenario. Am I audible to everyone? Okay. Please share quickly. Okay. Okay, Advika. Anybody else? Anaya, handwritten numbers and alphabets recognizing. Nisha, okay. What else? Image classifications. Okay. Anyone else? Anybody? You can add one more examples. Advertisement, email, classifications, weather predictions. Okay, now you got the idea what is actually labeled data set, right? So this is what we call supervised learning. The model is trained on labeled data. That means input features plus corresponding correct output. Got it, Simriddhi? You are on mute. Okay. Now, let me add one more thing. Supervised machine learnings, the problems we face in day-to-day life, it can have two types. It can have two types. One is regression problem and another one is classification problems. Okay. Classification problems and regression. You have given some of the examples in the chat. Does anybody can identify which one of these is classification and regression? If you know anything about classification and regression, both are supervised learning, but you can say it has main subtypes. Supervised learning has main two subtypes. One is regression and another one is classification. So can anybody identify which one is classification and which one is regression? You can try. Let's suppose somebody has added a message.
Sir, I would say that the spam email one is classification while weather output is regression.
Okay, okay. Who is agreeing with Tane? You can just say thumbs up. The one who is agreeing with Tane. Tane is saying image classification and email spam and spam identification both are classification problems. Does anybody knows what is a classification problem? You don't have to chat, you don't have to, browse or do anything. Whatever you know, you can just say it. Or if you don't know, it's okay. So let me ask again, if anybody knows what is a classification and regression, you can say it. Okay, let me ask Tane now. So how you have
Sir,
said spam and that filtering email is actually a classification problem.
as far as I know, sir, classification in AI means that bifurcation into two or more distinct classes. So, sir, if an AI is trained on spam or no spam, sir, it is classifying between if an email is spam or is it not spam. Sir, while
Okay.
regression, according to me, deals with exact data points and numbers, which for example, weather data points and weather sets is a type of regression, according to me.
Okay. Can you give any example what kind of data in classification we deal? Any simple example that you deal with? A simple
Sir,
example.
for example, in classification, sir, we can just email or spam one, or sir, we can also do like we can train models on, for example, we can show multiple images of instruments, images of guitars, sitars, violins, etc. And sir, when we ask whether this is a guitar or a sitar, it can classify on the basis of the label data that we fed earlier.
Okay. Good. So you are correct, Ane. So we can say in simple words, when we have a categorical output, right? Either yes or no, spam or not spam, whether that person will buy or not, right? When we have that kind of information, we can say we are going to use which classification algorithms. Okay, got it? Like spam. If you have to check whether an email is a spam or not, so we can use supervised learning, but which one? Classification. Because it has to categorize it, whether that email is a spam or not, based on certain things, based on certain things. Okay, Advika? So we can say when you have a categorical data, or we can say simply discrete. We can say simply discrete data. there we can say it is a, we can use classification problem, because you need to know about the data you are dealing with. Let's suppose I have a data and you need to predict whether a person has a disease or not, okay? Or you have a data where you have to predict whether a person will buy an insurance or not, based on his experience, based on his age, based on his education, and blah blah blah. So which type of supervised learning algorithm will you apply? We will apply here classification, okay? Because the output we need is here a categorical, right? Either yes or no, true or false, like that. So whenever you need a categorical output, and you have to use which supervised learning, which is classification. Clear so far? Everybody? Please, everybody, you can turn on your cameras now. Everybody, Anaya, Shreya, Riya, Advika, Nisha. So there is no need to close your cameras. You know, if you are interested in the subject, you should, because this will give us a clear idea, right? It is just a hour or 2 hours. You need to bear with me, yeah? Nothing else. Okay? So let me ask now question to Advika, right? Okay? A simple question I am going to ask. Tell me, if I have to predict the house price prediction, do I need to use classification or a regression algorithm?
So I don't think classification would be used because I don't think there's any point of classifying for when you find when you need house prices.
Okay, what about if we have to predict whether a email is a spam or not?
Yeah, that would require classification because it'll classify according to its importance.
Okay, so we are not discussing how it works. We are not discussing any algorithm here, how classification algorithms work. What are the classification algorithms? There are classification algorithms. There are lots of classification algorithms and regression algorithms. We are just understanding the definition. If we said ML, and what are its types? Regression and classifications. We will going to discuss what are the classification algorithms and what are the regression algorithms. In every algorithm, there is nothing, just a mathematics. Remember that, pure mathematics. So I will suggest you in future, if you are planning to pursue on this field, or you want to become something, a data scientist, an ML engineer or AI engineer, or you want to build your own AI tool, at least try to have a, a basic or a good knowledge of mathematics. Uh, I would say statistics, physics also. It will also help. Remember that. So these are the kind of areas you need to work on yourself. Okay, because you are now, everybody is 11th, 12th student here, right? Riya, you are also from 12th or 11th student, beta? Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm in 11th.
Okay, which subject?
So I've currently taken PCM plus computers.
Okay, good. So you are getting knowing about the computers also, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a good thing. So same thing. Now you get an idea what is a classification problem, right? But also we have a data labeled. Means when you are training a child, like showing a product, having it a label and also its price. Got it? So let's suppose I have been told you need to train a person. These are the products. He should be able to tomorrow tell the price himself. So I'll take the product and the label. This is this product and this is his price, right? This is price. This is price. So this will be, he will remember, and finally when I'll show him this product, he will be able to answer the price is going to be this. Got it? So this is a supervised machine learning, a supervised learning. But when you do the same thing with a machine, just writing a simple code by giving this label data, we can say we are doing supervised machine learning. But based on the data and the problem you are going to solve, you need to check what kind of data it is, whether it is a classification based problem or a regression. Though we have not discussed yet what is a regression problem. Okay. Now you get the picture of a classification problem. Like Advika said, that spam detection is also a classification problem because you need to identify whether that particular email is a spam or not. Got it? Any question anybody has? Now let me ask question to Shrija. Shrija, right? Okay. So if I have an image, or let's say suppose I have to do a medical diagnosis, right? Whether that particular, for example, a tumor is a malignant or benign. So do I need a regression problem or a classification?
So classification.
Yes. And do you know how much importance these ML and how much importance in AI? Cannot imagine. Recently, a book was wrote by Anthropic CEO. He said, till 2035, till 2035, there is going to be no like cancerous problems. With the help of AI, we are going to solve everything. And also, a person's life is going to increase up to 150 years with the help of AI. How a person dies, let's suppose I have an X-ray in my hand, someone's, and I am showing a doctor. Maybe doctor is confused, right? He is having some other things in his mind. He is not able to detect the problem. But when you will show the same thing to an AI, if that AI is very good, if you have trained him very well, he will be able to give you answer like this. And we can save a person life. Or we can save him from, for wrong diagnosis. Getting my point? So there you can use also, we can say, a classification algorithm. Got it? But image processing something else, it comes under deep learning. It comes under deep learning because we have to train a model with the help of images. It's a complex data. Okay. Now let's not just go into that now, right now. I was just trying to give an example. Okay. So spam, yes or no, whether he will live or not, whether he will buy or not. This kind of things, if you have and you have to predict, you can say we will go for which algorithm? Classification. And also, if the data given is labeled, you have mentioned that this is this. Let's suppose I have a patient's detail. I need to predict whether that person has an issue or not. BP. Let's suppose 10 patient details. What was the BP in the morning? What is something vitals? Everything is mentioned, and at the top we have a label. So this way we can say it's a label data, and we can use which problem? We can use which algorithm? Classification algorithm. Got it? Any questions so far? Now let's understand now what is regression. Okay. Anybody has any idea about regression? Regression. So it's nothing when you have to predict continuous numerical value. This is a very simple definition. When you have to do a prediction like that, it is going to be any numerical number, not yes or no. Like suppose what is going to be the temperature to do tomorrow, right? What is going to the house price? What is going to the stock price tomorrow? When you have a such kind of data and you have to predict it, you will use which algorithm? You will use regression. Okay. Clear so far? Anaya, is it clear? Can you hear me? Anybody has any questions so far? Regression is nothing, just predict continuous numerical values. That means when you have to give an output or there's a problem and you need to write a solution and it should give us at the end output in number. So we can say we can use regression. Ria, is it clear? Nisha? Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the basic main two types of, these are the main two types of a supervised learning. Anybody has any question regarding supervised learning? Now you know what is ML, what are its types: supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement learning. Now we learn in supervised machine learning, we have main two types, subtypes. One is classification and another one is regression. Clear? Like if you have a yes no kind of problems and you need to choose an algorithm, you will choose a classification algorithm in order to predict the classification output. If same way, if we have to calculate the numerical value at the end, a continuous number like temperatures, stock prices, house prices, blah blah blah, in that case you can use a regression problem. Clear? So now let me ask you a very simple question. Have you worked with any regression equation in your life so far? Any regression equation in mathematics? Have you encountered so far any regression? I would say a mathematical equation. A simple question I'm asking to everyone. Please turn on your cameras so that I'll know. It's a very basic which we are using, from
Sir,
sixth grade.
sir, I guess, sir, equation of a line.
Okay. Can you just explain it?
Sir, y equals mx plus c, sir. Sir, I guess that is the regression equation because, sir, it maps out change on a graph.
Okay. Anybody has any idea regarding what Tanne said? Y is equal to mx plus c. Anybody else? Ria, you
So
have an idea about it? Advika?
equation of line.
Yes, equation of a line, right? That is the equation we use in regression algorithm. So what a line says, if you have some points x and y and you have to represent, but the data is continuous, right? How is going to be the graph? A straight line, right? That straight line exactly gives an idea what is going to be the next data point or the predicted value. So that is the mathematics behind the scene of a regression algorithm. Got it? It's just for your, knowledge. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, what is happening here? How it is related. We will come to that point. Just keep in mind, you are already using it. Maybe in eighth class, you have used in seventh or sixth when you were, drawing. I would say in Cartesian coordinate system, you may have go through it when you were drawing a data points like x and y on the graph. Huh? But behind the scene, we use an equation called, which is called linear regression. It's a straight line. Huh? Line. जब हम एक when we have to draw a line on the graph, we use usually that equation. Okay? Clear so far? Anybody has any question? So I can ask questions now. Sure. Okay. So I think now supervised learning is clear to everyone. So if everybody understood it, you can just chat in the chat box, yes, yes, or you can just have a thumbs up or something else so that I'll move to the next part now. Okay, good. I don't know how much it is true you are getting everything or you are just saying yes, yes, we got it. Okay, Manavi also. Good. Okay, okay. Now, now let's move to the next part, which is unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning. You can just write down the definition of unsupervised learning. It's simply when your model works on unlabeled data. When your model works on unlabeled data, it's like that. Unlabeled data. It's like earlier, like I said, in labeled data, you have everything labeled, right? Based on that labeled, you train Now there is no labeling. There is no labeling. How then our machine will train? If you'll ask me a simple definition, you can say it's like the computer gets only questions but no answers. You are training a student just for only on the basis of questions without answers. Okay? So when you have that kind of data, you have only questions and there is no output of it. This kind of data we can say, or this kind of learning is called unsupervised. Clear? Tane, Shrija, Anaya, Advika, Ria, Nisha, Mahanavi. Is it clear? The simple definition is the computer gets only questions, no answers. It has to find that patterns or groups by itself. It's like something I gave you, let's suppose 10 to 20 toys with no labeled on it, which toy is what. So I am asking you to categorize it. How you will do that? Anybody can answer this question. How you will do that? We do it oftenly. So
The basis of color, shape, and physical properties.
exactly. So the way, let's suppose if there are toys, they have square shape. You may put them in one box. Or there are toys, they have a one kind of color. But like I said, there was no labeling. This is a red color or green color. This is square shape. This is rectangle shape. You just saw the properties, and based on that properties or physical properties, color or shape, you just categorize them. There was no output with it. The same does the machine. When you gave computer lots of questions but without no answer, it finds those patterns or groups itself. And this kind of learning is called unsupervised learning. Clear so far? Anybody has any question? Okay, I think everyone knows it. Okay. Let's suppose, uh, imagine you gave computer information, right, or a machine about students, right, like height, weight, and favorite games. Now you are asking it, but you didn't mention any group. Now you are asking it make groups. So can you tell me how it will work? Let's suppose I gave information to a computer regarding the students, the height, the weight, and the favorite game. So can you tell me how it will work so that it should make groups now?
The children who will have the same sport or whose weight will be nearly the same or the height will be nearly the same, they will be put in.
Exactly. Good answer, right? So maybe there are going to be tall students, short students, heavy students, light students, right? Means they have a very uh, not much weight. Based on the height, it will going to group them, right? But how? Based on the properties you gave, right? The same thing does in unsupervised learning. And we do it oftenly in our daily life. We do it oftenly. Let's suppose you have a cupboard, right? You arrange your things, you sort your things based on the things, shape, size, and the properties it acquires, right? Let's suppose there is a sensitive thing. You will not put in that place where it get, there's a chance of misplacing it or there's a chance of getting it broken, right? So you will keep it based on its properties and the shape in a specific way, right? And you will categorize it, right? Like suppose if there is a lots of things in your room, let's suppose your clothes, there's a lots of mess. What you will do? You will just start sorting them one by one, right? Based on the shape, color, or something else, or the category. So this is what we call unsupervised learning. So same thing, what we do, how machine works, we give it lots of and lots of examples, thousands and thousands of examples, and it start automatically grouping them, and finally it tells us which thing is what. Got it? Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Manvi, it's clear. Advika, is it
Yes.
clear?
Yes.
Anaya, is it clear? Can you hear me, Anaya? Nisha, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So far, everything is clear? Okay. So please write down some examples of unsupervised learnings in the chat. Everyone should give a simple example on the chat. You don't need to browse or do anything else. Just please write in the chat. Sean, just write down unsupervised learning examples. You have 5 to 10 minutes. Everybody, please write down and share your screens now or open your cameras. Okay, Advika. Okay, Shirja. So every response you are giving, it is going to be counted at the end of the sessions. Remember that. The answers you are giving and the things you are showing in the class at the end of your sessions, it is going to be noted. Please remember that. Okay. Social media, credit cards. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, Anaya. I think everyone has answered and have gave some examples. Everybody has. Okay, Spotify collects the songs we hear and gives suggestions, classifying unknown celestial objects. Okay, okay. So now turn on your cameras before we will start another part of it. So I think everyone has got it now, right? Shrija, Advika, uh, Tane, Ria. Clear? Okay. So before starting another thing, you can share anybody any interesting fact or anything you explored yesterday. Everybody. Any curiosity you have. Let me start with Anaya.
I haven't really explored anything new.
Anything you haven't explored anything new? Okay, what fascinates you? You are in 11th class, right?
Yeah,
Okay. The subjects you have.
I've taken physics, economics, business, math, English, and computer science.
Okay, good, good. Do you like mathematics
Yeah,
and physics?
yeah.
Why?
Mostly because it's very logical.
Okay. Which is more logical, mathematics or physics? Are you?
For me, math.
I'm saying I asked three questions. Is math more logical or
Oh,
physics or you itself?
no, I think the subjects.
Does mathematics or physics applied on ourselves?
Sorry?
I mean, I am asking, does mathematics or physics
Yeah,
is applying on ourselves?
yeah, it is.
Any example?
For example, gravity.
Okay. Was gravity there before? Yeah, it came after we came into this world.
No, it's been there since before.
What about in future? Do you think we will see the time travel?
Time travel.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's the laws of physics don't, reject time travel.
So you mean it will happen, right?
It's possible.
It's possible. So we cannot deny it.
Yeah.
Okay, good, good. Do you accept anything without any logic?
Um, it's a little difficult to do so.
So behind everything you look for a logic, right? Then
Yeah,
you accept.
yeah.
Okay, good. Now my question is to Advika.
Yes, sure.
You can also share your thoughts. What do you like, Advika, other than stocks?
I play a lot of sports, if that counts.
Oh, good. Which sport do you like?
I like badminton, basketball, cricket, a lot of them.
Which one is your favorite?
Badminton.
Badminton. Okay, good, good. What about cricket?
I play with my family and sometimes my friends.
Who is playing best?
I don't know, probably my dad or my chachu.
Okay, good, good. What you play as? A bowler, all-rounder, or a batsman?
I like to bat, but I think I'm a better bowler.
Okay, good. Let me, one day I'll face you, huh? Definitely. And I'll keep my elements on, huh? Okay. And
Yes.
what else do you like, Advika? Other than this, in what makes you curious? You know, why I am asking these questions? Because it is something. Let's suppose if we ask a person who died 30 years before, and if we'll ask him, see, this is happening today, and if we would have asked him at that time, this will happen. Physics, mathematics, IET is like believing in something and you can actually do it. But sometimes you need to go out of the box. If no, the normal people think like this, but the logical persons, the persons who have critical thinking, they ask why not, why not. They will say no, it's not possible. They'll say why not. So same thing is happening in the IT world. Let's suppose 3 to 4 years before there was no concept of AI, right? Now today's world, nothing is no nothing exists without AI right now. Any company any company, be it any company, they will not talk about without any topic on AI. This is the I would say the magic of AI right now, huh? So that is the reason I just wanted to know what curiosity you have. Does this AI or the thing you are learning is fascinating you or not? Because being a logical person is a good thing because you will look for questions and answers also too. You know, 90% people just accept things like that without asking questions. But the only change that makes the world, they made the world change or they create any revolution are the people those have a thinking, critical thinking. They do not accept anything without asking questions. Got it? So let me ask the second now another person. Tane, you can also share your thoughts
Yes,
or
sir.
any curiosity regarding the physics you are studying, or you have any good thought about something you can share with us.
Sir, I am mainly curious about physics and sir, sports. I also like sports, many sports. Sir, in physics, sir, yesterday in my coaching, I was studying differentiation and implementation of differentiation on graphs. So, sir,
Okay.
I asked my physics teacher, sir, on paper, we can go beyond the speed of light. But Albert Einstein said that speed of light is the universal limit. Then, sir, my physics teacher said that on paper we can go beyond the speed of light, and but Albert Einstein said that speed of light is the universal limit, but it does not really have to be the universal limit because if we can go beyond speed of light on paper, maybe there is a discovery in the next 100 or 200 years which will make us go beyond the speed of light. So that really changed my mind on physics as a whole because sir maybe the whole physics as we know is not true. Sir, maybe sir there is a discovery in 10-15 years which changes the course of physics like we know it now. And sir,
Right.
regarding sir time travel, sir, I think time travel will be invented in accordance to Sir Einstein's theory of relativity in next 1,000 or 1,500 years.
What about teleportations?
Sir, teleportation can also be invented, sir, but sir, teleportation does not have the really good groundwork like time travel does, sir, because time travel can be done on paper, sir, but teleportation is not something which has been proven as of now.
But if you'll say there are already labs, they have already teleported one particle to another place.
Sir, sir, I don't know, sir, if that has happened, but sir,
That is
if that has happened, sir, then maybe sir, teleportation can also be.
that has
Uh,
already done. They have shown us how we can transfer one particle without moving from here to there.
okay, sir. So maybe teleportation is also possible, sir.
Right, right. Definitely. There is always that's the reason, in every question there is always answer, right? Answer exists first. You know that we ask
Yes, sir.
question later, then we discover it or let's say invent something, but it already is there.
I think, sir, in science, we only get the answer of why, but sir,
Yes.
we do not get the answer of how. Sir, if somebody says that why is Earth revolving around the sun? Sir,
Mhm.
the people will say that it is because of gravity. But sir, if somebody asks how, sir, then the answer becomes very ambiguous and really hard to answer. So that is a
Understand, right, right,
yes, sir. Yes,
right,
sir.
right.
Sir.
But
According,
for that, when Einstein was at the dying bed, he thought, okay, if
sir, space-time curvature. Sir, you thought about space-time curvature.
uh,
But
uh,
sir, maybe that is also wrong because sir, my teacher told me that physics is not 100% in compliance with each branch. For example, sir, quantum physics negates classical physics.
right,
So, sir, maybe the whole knowledge of physics is wrong, or
right,
some
right.
part of it is right.
It's actually the perspective or the basis you are choosing, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's suppose if you are choosing an idea based on the classification. What if the base you chose was already wrong?
Yes,
The
sir.
idea built on it will be also wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
So there is, right? Huh? Maybe there were other theories which Einstein said or other scientists said, but lately they were proven wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
Or they were proven right. So anything is possible because yet we have so many things to explore, right?
Yes, sir.
Like if you see the Marvel movies, right? The science fiction movies, right? So those things will happen. Those are not going to be just the stories in the movies. Like the Einstein bridge. That's
Sir,
the black hole,
yes, sir. Wormholes, sir.
wormhole,
Wormholes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Going from one place to another place. Same way. So things will happen. Good. It's a good thing to have.
Sir, we can already see an example. Sir, Einstein did not believe his own findings, so he said that whatever he has found was untrue. But sir, they were proved many decades later. So, sir,
Later. Great. Right, right. You are right. Absolutely right, Sunny. So everybody's getting it, or it's going beyond our heads. Uh, Advika, Ria, you can also share your thoughts quickly. Manvi, Treja, Shan, Samriddhi also, one by one. Let's have a quickly on it. 5 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes. If we are going to discuss physics, Tane, and this will go forever. Physics and mathematics is like that. We can discuss it forever, and it will not end. Let me ask now, Simriddhi. Also, do you have anything in your mind in particular? Any question or any curiosity? Nothing. You are on mute.
Oh, no, sir, actually, I just feel curious about like what's happening, what's new thing are emerging, like all those things. Like AI is emerging so fast, new AI models are coming, all these things.
Is it you know very dangerous? Yet we can say AI has so far emerged only 10 to 15%. It's
Yes,
like a child now, right? So imagine when it will become adult,
yes,
what things it can do, right? It's very, I would say, dangerous also, but it's very good because we will going to see lots of things which we haven't imagined before, like maybe uh, teleportation, because they will unlock the things with the help of AI, because they will use every knowledge or everything, because our brain, cannot do, we cannot use it 110%. We cannot use every neuron, right?
yes, sir.
If anybody tried to use it every part of it, maybe we will call him he's a mad. He will become psycho, huh? Like that. Huh? Okay. Ria, would you like to add anything? Then Nisha, Manvi, please, you can also contribute. It's also good to know about each other, right? Because on maybe when you are traveling on 30 and 31st, right?
Yes, sir.
So you will see each other, right? So it's better to know each other, huh? Okay.
Um, I enjoy maths and computers in school. Chemistry I don't enjoy.
Okay.
Um, I like things that are logical as well. I don't know what else to. I enjoy dancing, baking. Um, I enjoy
Okay.
playing badminton.
Okay. Good. Look, see. Two badminton people are right here now. Even three maybe also, right, Tanmay? See,
No, I'm really bad at it though.
it's
It
okay.
doesn't.
It's okay. So what I'm trying to say, uh, let's try to logical this. Let me give you an answer. If 3 or 4 person has same properties, right? Somehow we can predict. Maybe he will also or she will also like this. It's how nature works, right? If somebody has 3 or 4 properties, they are similar. Maybe you can say, okay, that person also like this, because every human or everything on this universe follows a pattern or a trend. Remember that. That is the basic and important thing for an MLAI. If there would have no pattern or a trend, no AI or ML will work. Remember that. The same, the way we think, we do, huh? Like somebody will like cricket, someone like black clothes, someone like sneakers, right? Who is sneakerhead here? Anybody like sneakers? No? Black?
Sir,
Any?
I like them.
Okay, you like black also. Good, good. So Ria likes mathematics and computer science, right? Okay, good. It's a good combination. What about Shrija?
Sir, even I like physics and maths and badminton.
Oh, see, you can see we have the same group here, right? Okay, good, good. Okay, are you a good badminton player?
I play at the club level.
Okay, who is going to compete with Shrija? Anybody? Let's have a match on 30 and 31st.
Sir, I can play, sir. I don't worry.
Okay,
Sir, me
okay,
too.
Me too. Right. Advika, be ready.
Done, sir.
You are on my side, okay? You are on my team.
Done.
Done, huh? Okay, good, good. What else you like, Shrija?
Sir, I like debating,
Oh,
swimming.
okay. Debating. What sort of debates you like?
Normal debates. Like I don't like MUN, I like normal debates.
Okay, you just like normal debates. Okay. No particular debates, huh?
Mm.
Do you also share thoughts with them? What do feel after hearing the debate, or you just listen?
So we are given a topic and then we have some time to prepare and then we can express our thoughts.
Uh, can you help? Look, in today's world, nobody has a time, right? To listen everybody, right? To listen anybody, because everybody is running, right? Everybody is busy. So what in today's world we are lacking is the time we spend with others, whether it's your family, we don't listen to them, right? Is it right or wrong? That is the reason you can see today the suicidal cases, depression cases is lot rather than back to 20, 30, 40 years. Why? What could be the reason?
Sir, I think that nowadays everybody has so like very busy lives and the amount of competition has also increased a lot. So people think that they need to do more and more to be able to secure a job because AI is taking away a few jobs. So people try to collect as many skills as possible.
Okay. So how we are going to solve this? Are you going to create any AI tool for it?
We can AI can help with time management by
Right.
giving reminders.
Good, good. Right? That's the basic thing nowadays we are missing. We have become less human. You know that? Everybody has now become less human, less emotions. Everybody is running. Let's suppose if I am going to ask you a question, what you have done yesterday, I was busy. Even if you are browsing on the YouTube or even Instagram or something like, still you are busy. The time management is the key. Remember that. If you master the time, you can conquer the world. Remember that. The only thing is you need to master the time. How? By managing small parts of the time and differentiating or sharing the equal or sharing your workload. It can have giving time to your family, your friends, or any other or game also. Okay. Good. Huh? Good. What else do you like, Shrija? Anything else?
I like studying physics a lot.
Okay, good. So everybody likes study here, physics, right? Good, good. Okay, who's left? Manvi. You can also add Manvi.
Nothing specific, sir.
You like physics?
Sir, I like physics, economics, and math
Okay.
as a combination.
Any particular thing you would like to share with us?
Nothing specific, sir.
Any curiosity or anything else?
Sir, I like talking and listening to people. I like observing people.
Okay, you observe people very well, right?
Yes,
So if I ask you a question, can you answer me?
I hope I can.
Yesterday you were in my lecture, right?
Yes,
So can you guess what was the color of the shirt I wore yesterday?
I think blue.
Are you sure?
Either a blue or a black.
It's a common guess. Any particular thing was on that shirt?
No, sir, I don't remember that such.
Okay, okay, good, good.
So, what was the color of the shirt?
I was wearing a blue one. Okay. So you are a good observer. Okay. It's having some stripes, the brown one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Okay. Now only two-person left now, Nisha and Shan. Nisha, you can share also your thoughts quickly.
Sure, I don't think I'm much of a physics person, but I like studying biology and chemistry and
Okay.
maths, of course.
Okay. In which class you study, Nisha? 11th or
So
12th?
I'm in 12th grade.
Okay, okay, 12th grade. So you don't like physics?
No, sir.
Okay, you hate it, huh?
No, sir, it's not like I hate it. It's just not a very interesting topic for me.
Mathematics?
So I like maths.
Okay, good, good. Any particular curiosity or thought you would like to share with us?
So nothing as such.
Okay. Shan, anything you would like to share?
Yes, sir. So I like maths. I don't like physics. Like I like physics, but not as much as maths.
Why?
Sir, actually, sir, physics, I feel it's a little complicated. Like you have to relate from daily life scenarios, and I don't like physics because you have to learn a lot of formulas also.
Okay. What about mathematics? It has also lots of formulas.
Sir, uh, mathematics, sir, it's more related to computer science also, and it's a lit. I find it interesting to do sums.
Okay, good, good.
Like I don't hate physics. I also like physics. Like I also play chess at the state level. I've played.
Oh, you like chess, huh?
Yes, sir.
Good, good. Anybody like chess here? Okay, Tane, let's have a chess round then, huh? On 30 and
Sir, I'm
31st of
sure I would do. Sir,
Advika
I'm
also
sure I
like.
would do.
Sure, sure. Let's play, huh? The cricket match, sorry, badminton match is set now, and the chess match now.
So is it going to be the same cohort in when we are there in the campus?
I don't know, dear. I think it is going to be. I
Okay.
think. Let's see. We will see that what will happen on the 30 and 31st. But definitely you will enjoy, huh? Definitely.
Yes.
Anything
Can I
particular you will.
ask something a
Ah,
little
right.
unrelated? What were the timings for Saturday and Sunday? Are they the same? I forgot.
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then it's okay.
I don't know myself, dear. So
Okay.
maybe they will let you know, huh? Or you can chat in the group we have. Okay. So let's start now. So I think it was very good to know about you, all of you. It was very knowledgeable things, and you shared your thoughts. It was really nice. Huh? Now let's back to our topic now. Okay. So far we learn now supervised learning, unsupervised. Now let's talk about the last thing, which is reinforcement learning, which is reinforcement learning. Anybody has any idea about what is reinforcement learning? What is reinforcement learning? Anybody? So reinforcement learning, does anybody has any knowledge? So let me give you a simple definition. So reinforcement learning is what we do every day. It's like trial and error. It's like an trial and error. Let's suppose you ask someone, if you will achieve this, I'll give you a gift. If you will fail, I'll give you that. You have to do it more. So by trial and error, what you learn, this is called simply a reinforcement learning. Got it? So you simply get reward for good and penalty for bad ones. Same for the machine. We set some threshold for it. If it is giving us good output, we set some a threshold or something, let's say a gift. If it failed, we set a penalty for it. It's like, suppose if you have to train a dog, right? What you will do, you will show him a treat, right? He will start jumping, something like that. So this type of learning is reinforcement learning. Is everything clear now? What is reinforcement learning?
Sir,
When
I
you
have a
learn any.
question.
Okay, then you go ahead. You can.
Sir, there are multiple videos which I have seen, sir, where people ask AI what is 1 plus 1 and the AI replies 2. But sir, the people say that 1 plus 1 is 3 And sir, after a couple of tries,
Okay, I think there's an issue with internet.
sorry,
Yes, go
sir,
ahead.
sorry, sir, my little brother came into our room, sir. Yes,
No
sir.
worries.
Sir, people say that 1 plus 1 is 3 multiple times, and sir, AI then starts to correct itself by saying that 1 plus 1 equals 3. Sir, is that a case of reinforcement learning, as it is learning by trial and error, or
Right, we can say, but you can say somehow that model is very weak, right? Just if we have trained that model based on millions and millions of examples, or we have set an equation, it should not give us the wrong answer. But we can say somehow that model is weak. So what it is doing actually, it is remembering the previous thing. If you are asking it over and over again, the same thing, that could be the one reason it's kind of reinforcement learning. Got it? Okay. Anybody has any question? Manvi?
No, sir.
Okay. Let's suppose any example you would like to give me where reinforcement learning works. Anybody? Or any example where we use reinforcement learning? It's like, let me give a very simple example. And today's world, reinforcement learning is very much. Let's suppose if you know about self-driving cars, like we have Tesla, right? We have BYD, right? Those are self-driving cars. How they learn? They learn simply by trial and error. Okay. So simply we set for them a destination. If they will reach safely on the destination, we give them a point like that. Or if it will break any rule or did anything wrong, we set a penalty for it. Same thing is like suppose if you are teaching your little brother or your little sister how to ride a bicycle, you are teaching. So you will set a penalty. If you fall, I will not give you a chocolate. Or if you will balance and improve, I'll give you something else, a chocolate. So this way, your brother will try to improve yourself. Same way a machine does, learning from its trial and error, it will become a better and better. So this kind of learning is simply reinforcement learning. Anybody has any question regarding it? Anybody has any question regarding it? So you got no idea what is reinforcement learning now? Okay. So this was all about what is uh, machine learning, what is supervised machine learning, what is unsupervised, and what is reinforcement learning. I think so far everything is good, right? If anybody has any question, he can just ping me right away so that I can answer the question. If no, then we can start our today's lecture now regarding a coding lecture, a simple lecture. Let me know if my screen is visible. Let me share my screen so that you will know. Give me 1 second. Okay, let me know. Let me know if it is visible to everyone. Is it visible? It is visible, right?
Yes, sir.
Let me do one thing. Let me just open the browser now. So let me just start my collab notebook. So today we are going to explore more things now. It is clear to everyone, right?
Yes.
Sure. Everybody can see me, right? Okay. If you remember yesterday, we saw how we can create a simple variable and how we can store information inside it, right? But yesterday we saw how we can create a simple kind of a container that can store one information at a time. Okay? But let's suppose if I have to store multiple informations at a time, is this variable, let's suppose I want to store names of 5 students. If I am going to just create a variable like this, is this variable going to store, is going to able to store multiple values? Anybody can answer it. So if I have to store multiple information in the same container, how we are going to do
Sir,
that?
array.
Okay, array. Anybody else can answer this question? What kind of container we need to create in order to store multiple values? Remember that I am going to give you today a homework. Make sure if you have a question or confusion, you can answer it right now. I think nobody has any question. So if you have to store multiple informations at a time, we are going to create array or we have a list variable, right? We can use like this, a square brackets to store multiple values like this. You can see I just created a container. Why I'm showing you? Because if we are going to understand how model is trained, how we are going to give it a data, you should know first what kind of data we are dealing with. 90% cases, when you are training a model, we give it structural data, the data which is in the form of rows and columns. But before discussing that, let's try to understand basic data structures that we use in Python. Like so far, we discuss only one variable that can store one value at a time. Clear? So also how we are going to convert our data into a structural form. Instead of loading the data from a file, we can make our data in a structural way and train the model. Okay? So this is what kind of this variable is. We just created a list. How you will know it is a list? Whenever you see in Python square brackets, in other languages, you can say array. You can see it will have a capability to store multiple values at a time. Why I am teaching you? Because tomorrow, if you have to make your model or you have to give you a number of inputs to train that model or to predict, you should know how we can give it multiple types of a data and how we can pass it more than one informations at a time. So for that, you need to create a specific kind of a container. So now this is not a simple container. You can say it's a kind of a container that has a capability to store multiple values now. And we can access these variables under one name, which is names. Okay. But if you want to know what is going to be the type of this variable, you can use the simple function and you can just hit the enter. It will tell you it is a list data type. This may take time. See, you can see the data type of this container is list. Is it correct?
Yes.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Right? This is clear for everyone? Samriddhi, Tane, Manavi, Anaya,
Yes, sir.
Shrija. So we just created a simple variable, a variable names, and we stored a multiple info. Let's suppose if I am going to ask you, what if I need to display the whole names? I can use simply print names and I'll get the whole names, right? But what if I want to just display a one name? Let's suppose Susan. So I'm asking this question to Manvi, if I have to display only this particular name rather than the whole list, what is the way? What code I should write here so that I should be able to display only this particular name? Manvi, you can answer it if you have any idea about it. Advika, you can also. Even Ria,
Sir, can you repeat your question?
I just want to display this particular name, which is Susan, right? From this list,
Sir, we have to print the indice on which Susan is written.
right?
Yes, sir.
So in list, when this data is going to stored, every element of this list, or you can say every name of the list, will get its own position, which we call indexes, right? And every element is going to have its own index, right?
Yes, sir.
So in list, indexing starts from 0, 1, 2, and 3. Let's suppose if I just want to display this particular name, what should I do? I just have to do simply print, like let's say names of 2. Got it? If I'll run this, you will see I'm able to display the name of a Susan now. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any question anybody has? No question, I think, right?
Sir, what is the preferred language for making an AI? Sir, prefer coding language.
Python, beta.
Okay, sir.
Python. There is no other language you can go for. The
Okay,
best
sir.
language you can choose for AI is Python.
Okay, sir.
And a mathematics you should know, a statistic you should know. These are very important. We can say pillars of an AI. Tomorrow, if you are thinking about to build your own AI, so in every AI behind there is a math, right? There's a mathematics, right? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Samriddhi, okay, Samriddhi, you got it? Sorry, Tanmay, you got it?
Yes.
Okay. Now let me ask question to Advika. If I have to display this last name only, what is going to be the statement here?
So it'll be print,
Mhm. Right?
then name,
Names, okay.
and I think it'll be. So I'm not so sure.
If you remember, like I said, in list, every element position starts from 0.
So yeah, it'll be 3, right?
Advika, you are sleeping
No, sir.
or you are playing badminton?
No.
So it's very easy there. It's
Yeah.
very easy. So it's going to be like 0 and 1 and 2 and 3. That's it. Got it now? Okay. Now, let's suppose this is the simple list. We call it list. When you have to store only one kind of an information in a variable, you can use a list. Sorry, beta. It's I need to pick up this call. One second. Sorry, sorry everyone. Can you hear me now? You can hear me, right?
Yes,
Everybody?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for bearing me. Huh? Let's start back. Huh? Okay, so I was saying, so this is a kind of a container that can store multiple values, right? And every element is going to have its own position. And the positioning is starting from 0 to onwards. Okay, so far everything is clear. Now, behind this container, there are already some couple of methods, I would say predefined functions defined, which you can use to get a particular output. Let me do one thing. Let me add Bob again, for example. Huh? Let me add like this, for example. Let's suppose if somebody wants to know how many Bobs are present in the given list, how we are going to do that. Remember that I am going to create a very simple game after this example, a very simple game, which we use oftenly. So I have this list, right? So if I have to know how many times this Bob is present, what is the way I can just simply use?
Sir, we can use linear search.
Also, we can use linear search, like uh, I would say Tane said, but we don't have to worry about writing that hard code here over. We have a simple function. Let me show you. We can say simply print names dot, there's a found function called count, and you can mention the name you want to know, how many times it is present. Got it? Let me just hit enter, and you can see, let me try it to run it again first. And now if I'll run it now, you will see it is telling us that this Bob is present how many times? 2 times. Got it?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Sir, if we write print name, like the Bob is on the zero position, so zero, and then it is on zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then to Bob would be written one time, or it would be written 2 times.
Can you repeat it again? Let me just write it. If I will write print, okay,
Name,
names, then square brackets,
yes, 0,
okay,
comma 5.
like this.
Yes.
Uh, this will not work in a particular way. You can see I'm getting an error, right? So it's a
Yes.
kind of you are telling the interpreter, okay, there's a two-dimensional data structure. There's a, but you can see it's just a 1D container now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so if you want to display both, what you have to do, you need to use names of zero, then again names of something. You cannot mention commas unless it's a two-dimensional data structure or something else. Or you can use a loop to iterate only Bobs. Okay, for just now, you can simply use print and let's say names dot count, and this will displays a specific person's count, how many times it is present. So far, everything's clear. Any question or confusions? Okay. So now you understood how we have couple of methods also. There are lots of methods inside the list we can use. Let me show you. Can you see the all methods? Let's suppose if you want to reverse my list, you need to use names, then reverse, then print your list, and you will see the whole list is going to be reversed now. Let's try it again. And now you will see the exact output, right? Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's make this lecture interesting. Let's suppose I have been told you need to create a game that should give us a lucky winner. Let's try to play it. Let's see how we can do that. Okay. So let's suppose I have a names. Out of those names, I want my computer to choose randomly anything. Okay. Let's suppose I have a names. Let me mention everybody's names. Let me spell it out. It's Naisha, and uh, let's say सिमरिधि. अगर मिस्टेक हो जाएगी लिखने में तो let's say Thane, and let's say Manvi. Okay, let's say Anhaya. I don't know. Am I writing it? Who else is there? Advika. Advika. Okay. Aanya, and let's say Ria. And who else is left? Shrija. Is it done? Is anybody left now? All the names I have mentioned is correct? Hello? Am I?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Can you
sir.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me do one thing. If I just want to know how many names I just wrote, I can use length function. Let me just hit. So we have just wrote how many names? 8 names. Okay. Now out of those names, I just want to have a lucky winner. Like you are playing the games like rolling a die, right? Or that slot machines we have, or वो जो couple of things you will see where things gets selected randomly. What is a programming logic behind it? What is the thing? So let me show you how we can do the same thing. Let me add a important module, import random. Remember that it's a random module. It's a predefined thing in Python. You don't know need to remember each and everything how it works. You just need to remember, okay, if I need to do something randomly, I just want to do random things. You need to import a random here, like OTPs, like rolling a die game. You want a rock paper scissors, like that games. If you want to make those or lucky winners or lucky draws, you can use this random module. Clear so far? A module is nothing, it's already a predefined thing, like a scooter or a scooter you are riding or driving, or you are trying to learn it. The accelerator is there, right? The
Sir,
clutch is there.
is random a part of a predefined class?
Yes, you can say it's a predefined file. You can say inside it, there is already predefined methods defined. Like suppose if I am buying a TV, okay? With TV, I get a remote. I get some switches, right? Which is on the TV. Those are predefined, right? Same thing, this module is there. And this was already developed by some other developer. Remember that Python is an open source language. That means you can also modify the existing code, or also you can contribute. So one of the random module was developed by a developer for his own purpose. Now we are using it. Like what? If you have to generate randomly things like passwords, OTPs, games, and blah blah. For that, you can use this random model. Clear so far? Any
Yes,
question?
sir. No, sir.
Now, let me show you what I am going to do here. Let me use lucky winner. I will use a method called choice method. There is a method inside this random whose name is choice, and from which we want to choose it randomly from this list. I am asking it, or we are asking it, do one thing. This is the list. From it, choose something randomly. So, which method we are using? Choice, and store that name inside this variable. Got it? Let me show you. Let me just print it. The lucky winner. Let's see who is the lucky winner exactly. All of among these 8 names. Let's see who's the lucky winner. So the games you play with computers behind the scene, kind of these things happened, right? Let me just run it and let's see who's the winner. Oh, the Anaya is the lucky winner now. So it chose randomly. Anaya, you need to give a treat.
Sorry?
You saw you got chosen. Now you need to
Yeah.
give us a treat. Okay? Let's try it again. Let's see who is going to be the next winner. Advika also. Advika, be ready. Can you hear me? Advika, I think she's on mute. Let me try it again. Let's see. Now Tanne is also
Sir,
selected. Yes, Advika.
I'd have to go today. I have this another thing at 8 o'clock. That's why I leave only.
At what time?
8 o'clock. Like I
Give
have to
give.
go out.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
So you got this idea what we are discussing right now?
Yes, sir.
So let me give you a homework for you, okay?
Yeah.
So tomorrow's homework is everybody should know what is a panda, okay?
Panda.
Just write down. Everybody just write down this question. What is panda is in Python, where we use it, what is the purpose of it?
Okay, sir.
Panda, where we use it, what is the purpose of it? Where we use it in AI and ML, okay?
Okay, sir.
And you need to go through it, and tomorrow I'll ask everybody to write an assignment on it if panda is used in where, and write a practical example also and go through it and submit the assignment, okay?
Okay, sir. Can I
Okay,
leave?
you
Bye,
can
sir.
leave. You can leave, beta. Okay. So everyone is here, right? You wrote the question what I just asked you. Everybody has any question regarding it? Does anybody has any question? Sure. Okay. So tomorrow I'll ask you what is a panda, where we use it, what are its methods, what is its practical applications. Write an assignment on it on a small project on it. Okay? Okay, Tane, Shrija,
Yes, sir.
Manavi. So remember that. I'll check tomorrow first your projects on your laptop. You will have to share your screen, how pandas can be used, what are the methods inside it, what pandas can do in a real world. Okay? Then if you have question and confusions, we can explore that and we will going to discuss it. But first tomorrow I need from everyone a project on pandas, how we use in data science or ML or AI.
Sir, do we have to write a code in which
Yes,
include?
you need to
Okay.
write a code and also the real world use cases, a simple one. Okay?
So we have to also write the uses and purposes. Like we have to write a whole para on it.
Yes, also a para on it. Okay? And also a code on it. Okay?
Okay, sir.
I know some of things will may confuse you, but I'm here so that tomorrow we'll have an interactive session on that where we use it actually. What is the purpose? What is the reason behind pandas? Okay, let me get back to quickly now. We have only couple of minutes left. Uh, is so far everything clear? How random works? Okay, let me show you another example. Let's suppose if you have to create a rolling dice game, how it works, we just simply use a function called randint. We just use a function called randint. Remember that. Let me just print it. That's a variable number. We'll use random.randint and let me ask it to display give me any number between 1 to 6 and print it. And now you can see I am just getting a 1. It's same like when you are playing a game on your phone, like rolling a die. and let me run it again. Look, at this time I am getting 4. If I'll execute it again, it's like every player is getting a chance. Let's suppose player A is playing, he had the button, behind the scene this function gets executed and he will get a number 4. Another player get a chance, he will hit the button and he will get again the 4. Another person, this is how a random module works. Inside it, there are lots of functions and methods that we use in daily lives. Okay? Any questions so far? This is another a real use case of a random module by just using a randit function. So far everything is clear? So there are
Yes, sir.
other methods inside the random function which you can also explore. Like suppose, for example, if you need 2 lucky winners, what you can do is just simply do one thing. Let's say print names dot. There's a method called a sample. You can mention sample method inside it. You can say not. Let me just say random dot sample, and here you will mention from this. I need 2. If I'll hit enter, now you can see I'm getting Advika and Nisha. Let's try it again. You can see this time I'm getting Samriddhi and Nisha. Got it? So this is another example of a method whenever you need more than one items from a list randomly, you can use also this sample method. Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Everything is clear so far? So let's just focus only on these 3 methods and also the assignment I gave you for tomorrow. If you have any question regarding it, you can ask me your tomorrow question or you have any confusion regarding it. Please turn on your cameras at the end so that okay, Manvi, Ria, Shrija, good. So you whatever we learned today, was it helpful in any sense or you have any question or confusions regarding it? Tanay, you have any question or confusion regarding it?
No, sir.
Was it helpful or interesting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to know one more thing. Are you feeling good, like not feeling bored or something else?
No, 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 sir.
Good. Okay,
Yes, sir.
Shrija, was it helpful in any sense?
Yes, sir.
Look, we cannot jump directly into ML and AI. Remember that, dear. You need a strong base first. So that is the reason I am trying to build your base step by step. Got it? So, like I gave you an assignment today. So this will create you a curiosity at home. Okay, why I'm using it? What is the fun behind using it? Where should we use it? If you are writing a code, what is the objective behind it? So that tomorrow we will ask questions to each other. Okay? Clear so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Pakka pakka?
Yes, sir.
Everybody knows Hindi?
Yes, sir.
Pakka pakka na?
Yes, sir. Pakka.
Okay. So I think this is enough for the day, right? So let's have a let's connect again tomorrow with some good questions and some critical questions and with some curiosities. Okay, Shrija,
Okay, sir.
Manvi, Anvi, Anaya, everybody else?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So tomorrow I'll check your assignments also before, first 15 to 20 minutes with a practical example, coding example, and also your question. Okay. Let's close this session for today. Let's connect tomorrow again. Inshallah. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Take care, everyone. Okay, Saad, are you there, Saad? Saad, can you hear me? Or Amir? Okay, nobody is there.